Welcome guys. So I've set up my Nomad Sculpt interface a certain way to access all my frequently used tools as quickly as possible. It has sped up my workflow significantly, so I want to share them with you. So let's begin. Number 1. Organizing brushes. All the brushes are on the right toolbox. Organizing them is very easy. Just long press on any brush. Now you can move it to wherever you want in the toolbox. This way I organized my most used brushes at the top like this. Now when I collapse the toolbox, I still have my most used brushes on the top on the right toolbar, so I can access them quickly and easily. Number 2. Mask shortcut. Mask is super useful tool, and if you have watched my tutorials, you know how frequently I use this cell mask. So over here, I've set cell mask as my default masking tool. To do that, go to interface, select gesture and change the shortcut to cell mask, and also check this stroke box. Now I can access cell mask quickly from here, but I can also switch to regular drawing mask by just long pressing like this. Pretty cool. Number 3. Bottom toolbar. Now let's look at the bottom toolbar. It contains all my frequently used tools along with some default ones. You can edit this toolbar from interface. The ones that are already selected are red. You can add or remove tools from the bottom toolbar by simply selecting or deselecting these tools over here. I use these tools all the time, so I've made sure they are in the bottom toolbar. Number 4. The overall scale of the interface and the toolbars. If I scroll down, by default the overall scale is set to 1.0. Now in order to access the tools like the gizmo, I have to swipe down and I can't see all the tools at once. So I set it to 0.8. Now I can see and access the tools quickly, plus I have more room for sculpting in this area. Number 5. Double tap. The double tap feature of the Apple Pencil is very useful. By default it's set to add and sub, which is what I like, so I don't change it, but you can change it to smooth or to these options. I use double tap all the time while sculpting to switch between brush modes quickly. This saves a lot of time. Number 6. Use both hands. When sculpting, make sure to use the Apple Pencil or stylus for sculpting and accessing the tools on the right, and use your left hand for the tools that are on the left, like brush size, intensity, masking, smoothing, gizmo and others. This is super useful and it significantly sped up my workflow when I started doing this, instead of using just one hand for sculpting and accessing all the tools. So let me know in the comment if you have any other tips for speeding up the workflow. I'd love to hear them. And subscribe and comment if you found this useful. I will see you in the next video.